The journey to the Io Federation is long and arduous. As our group of heroes trudges along, the biting cold seeps through their clothes. One of the travelers sneezes loudly, prompting another to call out, "Hey, cover your mouth." The group has been on the road for 5 days now, their spirits tested by the harsh conditions. Rinne, ever alert, suddenly tenses up. "I smell demons," she warns, her voice tight with concern. Before anyone can react, the scent vanishes, only to be replaced by a sudden, oppressive force. "It's a trap," Rinne cries out as a demon barrier materializes around them. From the shadows steps a figure, her presence as intimidating as it is alluring. "So it's you, the human who defeated my dearest sister Vanessa," she purrs, her eyes fixed on the group. "I'm Hinamuril, a succubus." The pressure emanating from Hinamuril is palpable, equal to that of Vanessa. She explains that she's not here for revenge, but rather to propose a deal. "You can have the royal capital," Hinamuril states matter-of-factly. "However, all other territories belong to the demons. Those are our terms of truce." The offer leaves the group stunned. Hinamuril elaborates, revealing that the demons could reclaim the royal capital at any time if they wanted to. But they're purposely allowing the humans to have it, to avoid making them vulnerable to the other 3 races. As she disappears, Hinamuril leaves them with a parting shot. "I encourage you to fight with the other 3 races. I'll be cheering you on." As the group continues their journey, they discuss the Celestials, a race consisting of elves, dwarves, fairies, and angels. "They're more cowardly and cunning than humans," one of them explains. "They create powerful magical items to use in battle. If humans consider the demons monsters, they consider Celestials enhanced humans." Just as the group begins to relax, thinking they're nearing a rest stop, Rin's instincts kick in again. "Kai, above us!" she shouts. A dragon, a mythical beast, appears in the sky above them. Chaos erupts as the vehicles speed forward, trying to outrun the beast. "Enemy at 3 o'clock and above," someone yells. Kai springs into action, taking aim at the dragon. "Bolt bullet," he cries out, his attack striking true. Dragon falls, but not before causing damage to some of the vehicles. The group stops to rescue passengers from the damaged vehicles, tending to the wounded and repairing what they can. As night falls, Kai and Rinne find themselves sharing a tent. Jean joins them, reminding them of their role as her bodyguards. There's a moment of tension as Rinne warns Kai about Jean removing her armor to sleep, but it quickly dissolves into a more relaxed atmosphere. Jean asks Kai for a massage, sighing contentedly as he works out the knots in her shoulders. The next day, they approach the border of the Io Federation. A great stone wall looms before them, marking the boundary between territory. "Beyond that stone wall is the Io Federation," someone explained. "Our destination is the 8th city, Cassiopeia, just outside the Io Federation capital. That's where the Io Rebel Army headquarters is located." Upon their arrival, they're greeted by Zephin Backenheim, an advisor to the Io Rebel Army. "We welcome your arrival," Zephin says, his voice filled with hope. "The news of your victory against the hero of the demons has brought great hope to us." However, the warm welcome is short-lived. They soon meet Dante Gelf Alighieri, the self-proclaimed emperor and commander of the Io Rebel Army. Dante's demeanor is cold and hostile from the start. "You certainly took your sweet time," he sneers. "Did you intend to keep me waiting?" Jean explains about the dragon attack, but Dante dismisses it as a sad excuse.
Hey there, fellow. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I wanted to take a quick moment to ask you what you think of this video so far. If you're liking it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, now's the perfect time to do it. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date on all my latest videos and updates, and you'll get to see even more awesome content. So what are you waiting for? Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
He accuses Jean of coming to steal his glory and his army. Jean, maintaining her composure, reminds him of the real enemy, the Celestials. She offers him advice. "After we defeat the Celestials and take back the Io Federation, it is neither you nor I who will decide what honors are awarded. It is our subordinates and the people who will decide. If you want honors, behave in a manner worthy of them." Determined to prove herself, Jean volunteers to lead a search into celestial territory. "I'll lead the search," she declares. "Commander Dante, may I borrow the Io rebel army's elite soldiers?" Her bravery and leadership impress many of the soldiers, who begin to see her as a true hero. The expedition into the Elven Forest is fraught with danger. Jean and her team carefully navigate through the dense foliage, always on alert for celestial patrols. They discover strange fruits growing in the forest, remnants of the elven influence on the land. "These are sweet and delicious," one soldier exclaims, popping a fruit into his mouth. Kai warns him of potential poison. The soldier insists he's eaten them before, in the Elven Forest. As they delve deeper into the forest, they begin to piece together the patrol routes of the Celestials based on the footprints and signs they find. The information they gather will be crucial for planning their invasion strategy. Meanwhile, back at the Io Rebel Army headquarters, Dante seethes with jealousy. He feels his authority slipping away as more and more soldiers speak highly of Jean. In a rash decision, he decides to take matters into his own hands. "We'll capture elves and angels as prisoners of war," he declares to his assistant commander, Tubire. Despite concerns raised by his advisors, Dante pushes forward with his plan. He secretly dispatches a flying column deep into the Elven Forest, determined to outdo Jean's achievements. "Who rules this land?" he demands when questioned, brooking no opposition to his decision. As Jean and her team return from their expedition, they bring valuable information about the Elven patrol routes. They begin planning their strategy against the Celestials, with Jean emphasizing the need for careful preparation. "The Celestials are cunning," she warns. "If we carelessly step into their territory, we'll be routed." During this time, Rinna pulls Kai aside, her face etched with worry. I'm not totally sure," she begins hesitantly. "And if I'm wrong, I might be causing you trouble, so—" Kai encourages her to speak her mind. "That woman Kibiri?" Rinna whispers. "I don't think she's human." As the humans prepare for their assault on celestial territory, unbeknownst to them, a critical meeting is taking place in the celestial realm. Lord Alfreya, chief of the Celestials, stands before a group of shocked onlookers. His words send a chill through the air. This world belongs to the angels. The other inferior races are not needed, but neither are the elves, dwarves, or fairies. The other Celestials can hardly believe their ears. "Lord Alfreya," one gasps, "are you, the chief of the Celestials, going to betray us?" But Alfreya's resolve is firm. "From this day forward, I sever my ties with you. Forever," he declares, his words hanging heavy in the air. As the episode draws to a close, the stage is set for an epic confrontation. Jan leads her team in preparations for their assault on celestial territory, unaware of Dante's secret mission into the Elven Forest. Meanwhile, Lord Alfreya's declaration threatens to throw the Celestial Alliance into chaos.